Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. This is Anna and I will be providing the weekend reading for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 13th through the 15th. And what does that mean? TGIF, TGIF. Yay! So we've made it here. It's been a crazy week with the readings, and the little theme continues, and I will get into that briefly. But before I begin anything, I would like to say happy Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day weekend. Enjoy it. Feliz Día de Amor, de Amistad. To all of you that are listening, that means love and friendship. So Valentine's Day, enjoy the day, the weekend of friendship and love. Okay, so we move into the reading. Two of Wands. And who is here? The Queen of Wands. This time she's upright. Good stuff. The Magician, pointing at her. Good stuff. The Tower in reverse. That's actually a very, very good thing. Okay. The Moon in reverse. Very, very good thing. The Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, in reverse. I like that very much, and I'll get into that briefly, okay? Then I've pulled again, remember fire? Fire. Yeah, the reckless energy again. What's up with that? I don't know, fire energy, fire signs, what's going on? And then the King. Authority and diplomacy. Notice how the King sits right here. Okay, and it's facing this way, away from that fire, reckless energy and actions, blah, 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 which lead to conflict. Okay, so the King is already telling me that the safest bet for you and the safest road, and if you've been executing this all week, kudos for you. Kudos for you. Keep it up, because the King is saying you must keep your authority and diplomacy, which also means that, you know, you have to keep your power. You must continue to keep boundaries, okay? Remember the Queen of Hearts, who was in reverse early in the week? She was, you know, someone tried to stick her in the middle of some kind of hot mess. But she was in reverse, meaning, you know, she wasn't exactly receptive. The Queen of Hearts is, you know, the hearts, the cups are very receptive, right? So, but here she is receptive. She wasn't earlier in the week. Good for her. So then these cards are telling me that all of you have been playing your cards right. You have been listening to the advice, taking the high road of safety, which is authority and diplomacy, okay? We don't need to be crass. We don't need to be anything below anything undesirable, that is, okay? And we must be regal, okay? So the Queen of Hearts, which is the Queen of Cups, and the King indicates that we must maintain a regal attitude and a regal outlook, okay? With the Tower in reverse. Oh, let me see. Okay, so yeah. So the Tower in reverse is, I'll get to that in a second. I almost jumped over here, but maybe I should talk to, you know what, I'm not going to jump. Well, yeah, you know, I did say it, so I have to go with it. The Tower in reverse is saying there's going to be a period of rebuilding. See? So something is rebuilt, something is made anew, okay? And which is a positive thing, especially since retrograde is finally over. Nice, right? Okay. Anyhow, Two of Wands and the Queen of Hearts, which is the Queen of Cups. The Two of Wands, the female is standing right here, and you know, she's sort of looking up ahead. She's got the staff. The two wands are across above her, and there's this butterfly, and butterflies indicate transformation, right? Transformation. So there's a transformation of thoughts, transformation of actions. So we're transforming how we behave, our general outlook, and our actions, okay? And this is more so important because the King is telling us that we must behave with authority and diplomacy. So this is the action that we need to take, okay? There is this action changing our outlook and our action in how we behave with people. This also can indicate moving into a sector where we are being asked to be authoritative when it comes to our whatever our specialties are, and to continue to exercise diplomacy. So respect is a big issue here, okay? Not an issue, it's a central theme as well, okay? So this is very good here. The Magician, again, the Magician hat, there is that butterfly above the Magician. There's this beautiful kingdom behind the Magician, and the Magician is pointing ahead and just sort of having a view of things. And it almost looks like he's managing or directing or like the executive or something like that, you know. But the Magician is a card that demands a sort of control, command and control, and a resourcefulness, okay? Because the Magician almost looks like a manager here, considering that we have this backdrop, all right? This Magician is managing. He's managing, okay? So this, and that managerial experience, that managerial sense of, not sense, but the way we think, okay? How do we manage things is also transformative, see? So these two cards, the Two of Wands and the Magician, is asking, is telling us, not asking it, is telling us to change how we behave in terms of our actions and our communications, and how do we manage our resources, okay? Which is a positive thing for the Queen of Hearts. She's right smack in the middle of these two cards, which tells me that while many may think that she's a little softy, she's actually, you know, there's a fire to her. Okay, but it's good. I mean, you know, she's in control. She is a passionate individual, and overall, I get a sense of regalness, being that she was able to remove herself from that sticky situation and energy from early in the week. That is a lesson to all of us. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead back to Monday's video, and you can watch that, and you can understand what I'm referring to. So I am being super oh my god, it's 7 minutes already, sorry guys. And okay, so that's what's going on there. We've removed the obstacle of the tower in upright position. Something's breaking down. There are problems. But in reverse, I see this as a card of reconstruction, rebuilding, even redecorating. And you're like, what are you talking about? Hey, this card has come up first for some people, and it talks about redoing things in their environments, redecorating, rearranging, whatever, tearing down walls and rebuilding. You get it. This runs a full gamut of a spectrum of situations where you can apply this card to. So there's that general sense of rebuilding. The moon in reverse is telling me that whatever was obscured is removed. Goodbye, adios, which is fantastic with the Tower card, okay, because we don't have this disruptive energy, okay? The moon speaks of fears, so this is telling me that, yeah, fears are removed, but also the overall shady energies which obscure the truth and reality from us, you know what I mean? So that's good. It's a bit of an unmasking, which is a positive thing. Okay, remember this guy? The Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. This guy also showed up with the Queen of Hearts in reverse on Monday. But this time he is in reverse and she is upright. I say he, but it could be a she, you know. Anyhow, but this, I associate, for me, everyone's different. Knight of Pentacles is super, super, super stubborn, will not change his or her ways type of energy, okay? But in reverse, this is telling me that this, and I like in reverse, it's facing that way, away from the Queen of Hearts, okay? So this energy is not an obstruction. It is not there to be a deterrent. It is not there to give the Queen of Hearts a hard time. No. So we do away with that. The Fire card, okay, as the challenger, speaks of reckless actions that lead to conflict, right? Fire, okay, we've got the Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy associated with it. But what else? Look at this. The Tower card. The Tower is associated with fire because it's associated with what? What planet? Mars, right? Mars. So that disruptive energy that was reckless, it was causing conflicts or trying to cause conflicts, is removed. Okay, now the Fire card is here to tell us that as an advice, okay, that we need to steer away from people and situations where people are wanting to be, conflictive in nature. They just want to lash out on people. We cannot, if that is, if you have these people in your environment, the best thing you could do is what? The king, authority and diplomacy. Turn your back to these type of people and these type of energies, which doesn't mean that you're not an assistive individual, especially if you have to confront this person, say, in a workplace. But the king is saying, be regal about things, okay, put a stop to matters. He has a hand up saying, like, enough is enough, but he does it with grace, right? And that's what we have to do. And we can exercise this type of behavior modification, we see a positive result in that what you think you can salvage, you can salvage, because you can rebuild, you can make things anew, which is positive. I also like that this card is in reverse, particularly now that we are out of the retrograde, right? Which is fantastic. Anyhow, so I'm going to end this reading there. I've gone way over the time that I wanted to allot, but that's okay. Have a blessed weekend always. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching and sharing and commenting. I try my best to get back to everyone's comments. If I didn't write back to you or something, please don't take it too hard, because I may have overlooked it or something. I try my best though. Have a wonderful weekend. This ends our Tarot Oracle card journey for the week, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Bye-bye.